Hey guys, what's up? This is Ron here, and in this King of Fighters All-Star video, I'm going to talk about something unconventional, but regarding to the facts that is going around, I believe that this is a topic that I need to talk about. And regarding this topic, I would like to refer to one of my previous videos where I actually, gave some sort of leaked information regarding the upcoming banners, and I was claiming that SS Ryo and SS Terry was coming as the upcoming banner characters as an SS characters, but that information somehow didn't really work out, and we are now having SS Yuri and SS King as our new SS characters. But does it mean that information about Terry and Ryo was fake? Is it fake? No, my friends, it was not fake. And in this video I'm going to talk about that why it was not fake, and actually I'm going to take you to the real source, to the main person, to the actual data miner who actually provided those information, and he is actually doing this thing for a long time. And I'm going to introduce to this guy, and I'm going to talk about several facts about how actually the data mine works and how the game is actually changing those sort of data in a short notice. And the fact is, the leak about Terry and Ryo was not fake at all. It was real, but at the last moment the game took a big decision and they kind of changed the data. So let's go to the original source, my friends, and let's explore this thing once and for all. And before we proceed further, give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done already, my friends. And this will be our today's data miner, and he is known as KOFAS Ashley. And before proceeding further, let me just drop a few lines about him. And this guy is actually someone who is related to the games as a professional, and he is a great passionate KOFAS player, and he plays KOFAS from the very beginning. But that's a different case scenario, because actually a lot of player plays KOFAS from the beginning, but this guy has actually done a lot of great job. And a lot of players or YouTubers actually uses his information regarding leaks and everything, which I'm going to talk about in detail soon. So let's go to our developers KOFAS Ashley's recent post that he published a couple of hours earlier, and let's read this together. And this is why he says that netmarble really don't like leakers. Hehe. Okay, there are many characters in files not released, like Navy Leona, Phantom Kyo, Phantom Yuri, Phantom Shizuru, Kim, SS Shizuru, BS Shingo, Malin, Gang, Duo, Nato, Griffon Mask, Magaki, Momoko, Luong, and more. Some of them are in files over the years. Now you should understand that what he is talking about. He is talking about these characters that is given here, and these characters are actually existing in the game file, but it is totally up to the netmarble that when they are going to release these characters, or even they may decide that they should not release this character. It totally depends upon netmarble as a developer. But as he says that when they will release, change date, change model details and colors, or cancel release, only developer knows. They can change anything anytime, which is a cruel truth, my friends, because maybe there are leaks in the game, but at the 11th hour or at the final moment, the developer might actually change the decision, and by changing the decision they could actually remove that part of the information from the game and introduce something new. So let's read further. Before Japan develop, they will put many upcoming characters inside files without protection. And there are some issues with the language, so I'm going to explain these lines. By this line, he is talking about that previously, before 2020, actually in the Japanese version of the game, they included those characters in this game without any sort of protection. But since 2020, netmarble noticed that some people are using their 3D model leaks and making profit on YouTube. So the thing is, a lot of YouTubers started to use this sort of leaks getting from this guy, and they started to talk about these leaks in their videos. And forget, I have never seen anyone giving this guy any credit or anything else, but the thing is they started to use this guy's information, and as a result their videos got famous, they got famous or anything, blah blah blah. And as a result, netmarble have built file protection on Korea and Japan version. So when netmarble saw that everything is getting leaked, whatever information they are having secretly in the game is getting leaked, so the game started to take care of the data, and they applied more protection in the Japanese and the Korean version of the game. But global are still can be cracked. That means from the global game informations can still be gathered. And he goes on, after Phantom Shizuru, Yuri, Kyo and episode 2 model leaked out, netmarble already stopped early put incoming characters in the game. Only will put very near or exactly the data or event update. So whenever those informations regarding Phantom Shizuru, Yuri, Phantom Kyo and episode models and episode 2 models were leaked out, then the game actually took a lot of decisions in order to prevent those leaks. And by PH, this guy is meaning Phantom. That means actually there were characters about regarding Phantom Shizuru, Phantom Yuri, Phantom Kyo, and of course the episode 2 bosses that we have already, that is Phantom Zero, Phantom Ignis, Phantom Maxima. So actually there was an entire Phantom series about it that we come to know from this post, my friends. This is a very insider information. And the matter of fact is, the characters from the Epic Quest episode 2 was actually leaked by this guy and many other data miners, and netmarble actually took a decision and changed those character models, which of course I will show you very soon after finishing the reading. And around 5 days ago, some leakers have found SS Terry, Ryo and Shizuru new files in game, but didn't have SS Yuri and King. After few leakers posted, not only me, maybe coming up SS is Ryo and Terry. And the fact is, this is a very important line, my friends. Just try to understand that the data miners actually found the information about SS Terry, SS Ryo and probably Phantom Shizuru in new files in the game. So this one line explains the fact that the information about SS Terry and SS Ryo was not fake. It was not fake at all, and whoever is claiming that it is fake, I believe they should recheck their sources or recheck their own knowledge, and they should be entirely honest about what they are talking. In all honesty, my friends, getting information from one part and delivering wrong thing is not a very good idea. So actually the information about SS Terry, Ryo and Shizuru was found in the game, and notice the one fact that SS Yuri and King was not there. So as I have claimed before in my video where I was talking about the announcement of the next SS characters, I talked about that the game actually took a great turn and they changed some decisions. And now you see that previously the game files or the files had the files about SS Ryo and SS Terry in the game, but at the final hour netmarble decided to change these things because they saw that the information is leaked out, and they also even saw that a lot of people are actually skipping those banners. So in the final moment they decided to remove those files and they entirely created some totally new files that is about SS Yuri and SS King. And this guy is saying that 5 days ago he or any leakers didn't have SS Yuri or King's name in the files. So that is kind of something new, right? So finally netmarble released their official news that upcoming of SS Yuri and SS King, which was not in the game file when the leak was released, but the game had SS Ryo and Terry in Terry's name in the files. So that mess, guys, that was something problematic. So Phantom Crisis, and this was an entire series which was there in the game. And by Phantom series, you can see that we are having Phantom, Yuri Yagami, Phantom Kyokusanagi, and Phantom Shizuru. And this leak is you probably recognize the signature in green ink. That is KOFAS Ashley's own signature. And I have seen actually that many people using these sort of images in many videos. So you guys need to know that from where the informations are coming. And this is the Phantom Shizuru. Look at this. Her name was in the file. In all honesty, her name was in the file. Look at her. She is probably someday she may come or she may not. We don't know. But her name was in the file, and the entire Phantom series was planned by netmarble. And look at this Phantom Yuri. Oh my good lord. So freaking dope, right? Phantom Yuri, my goodness. Look at this. Let's just go ahead and check this whole thing out. And this is Phantom Kyo. And of course the designs of those characters may not be exactly the same as these designs, but the entire series of Phantom Kyo, Phantom series of consisting Phantom Kyo, Phantom Yuri, Phantom Shizuru existed in the game. That is true, my friends. Look at this. And this will be Kim Kafan Taekwondo. And this is probably the Phantom version of Kim as well. Look how dope he is. And this was the episode 2 boss, Cyborg Zero or Phantom Zero, whatever you say. And this was previously leaked by this guy. And now we know that they have changed the design a bit. Now Zero doesn't look like this. But this was actually the original design, and the original name was Cyborg Zero. Check it out, guys. And now we have episode 2 first boss, Cyborg Maxima. And now these names has been also changed. Now we know these characters as Phantom Maxima, Phantom Zero, Phantom Ignis, but actually previously they were called as Cyborg Maxima, Cyborg Zero, and Cyborg Ignis, which I will show you later. And this is the final boss, Cyborg Ignis. And this was previously released the SS Athena. And she was also from KOF 13. And this is the image of Gang. And check it out, guys. These characters were in the file at some point, but somehow netmarble is not releasing these characters right now. Probably they will release in future. And this is Duo Leon. Look how dope. And this is KOF 13 Clark. This guy was in the game file. So in future, probably we might expect these characters, or we might expect some sort of variation, but at some point these characters will come. And this is Gato. This is from KOF 2003. And Griffon Mask, once again, from KOF 2003 or KOF 2011. Look at this, my friends. And this is going to be Kensu from KOF 13. Sorry, I forgot to switch the things off. Don't worry. And this is KOF 2002 Mei Lee. And of course, this is Malin. I don't even know many of these characters because I'm not really familiar with Malin. I haven't really played with this character. But see, there are some weapon sets as well, along with the weapon sets. And this is the Magaki transform. And this is a sort of image that I would like to share because we are really expecting Magaki at some point as a boss syndrome character as well. Look at this. There are different versions or different sort of illustrations about Magaki, and this is Magaki the 2011 and this is the transform one. So there's a difference between these two. So guys, the main point of creating this video was actually to remove any sort of confusions that you have in your mind, that what are these leaks are coming from, what are the authenticity of these leaks. And my friends, I just took you to the one of those real source, those true authentic source from those leaks comes, because in all honesty, none of us YouTubers are data miners. They cannot do it simply because we do make videos, YouTube videos, we do play our own games, but in all honesty, none of the YouTubers are actually application developers. They cannot actually crack through the application and bring some insider information to you. They have to depend on these guys, and surprisingly, no one really talks about the original source whenever they mentions these these leaks. And this is why I just wanted to show you the actual source. And you already also know that in my future videos also I'll be bringing leaks or any sort of information from this guy. So I'll be also leaving the Facebook profile of this guy in my description. Go ahead and follow this guy or keep an eye on this guy, because this guy will bring more leaks, and that will allow you to get some authentic information in first hand. You don't have to rely on anyone. So this is basically a thing that I wanted to do, and I always feel grateful to this sort of guy who actually goes an extra mile to provide informations to players and everyone out there. And guys, I am not that kind of guy who is going to hide some sort of information in in my personal Facebook group or maybe Discord or somewhere else. I believe that every information should be public and everyone should have the access to information. So in this video guys, I tried to show that informations that actually we use or any YouTubers use, and I actually showed you the real source. And I'll be leaving the link in the description, so you guys can go ahead and check this out in your own free time, so you can get the authenticity or get the importance of whatever I showed you in this video. So hope I was able to clarify the confusion regarding whether the leaked information were fake or not. So I hope that now you know that actually the game company itself was taking a big steps to stop these leaks and prevent these leaks. So as a result, they kind of removed the names of Terry and Ryo probably at the last time. So hope you guys enjoyed this video and got some sort of insights from this sort of KOF insider knowledge and tips. And let me know what you think in the comments, and what you feel about it. Let me know. So hope you guys stay safe. Hope to see you guys soon in some other videos. Till then, stay awesome and peace out, my friends.